back at it again with another This Week in WWE with the TheJaseDawg. That's right, guys. So this is episode number 39, and if you haven't watched what happened this week in WWE, make sure you check it out on the WWE Network right now. But let's get right into it, guys. We started with Raw, and we had Seth Rollins versus Chris Jericho in a one-on-one, kind of like a rematch type of thing. And Jericho didn't want Owens to be at ringside for this match. Now, however, Owens did come out later on and during the match and cost Jericho the match in a way, to the point where Jericho actually had to lose the match to Seth. And Seth hit him with a pedigree and got the win, and pretty much, caused a little bit of tension. Raw then accepted SmackDown's Survivor Series match type of setup thing, challenge, whatever you want to call it. The 5-on-5 traditional normal singles, tag, and women's matches that happens every year at Survivor Series. That's Sheamus versus Big E, and of course Big E got the win because of Cesaro being on FaceTime at the time, or whatever he was doing, Facebook timing. And yeah, it pretty much cost him the match because Sheamus got distracted, tried to big note himself, got rolled up, and lost the match. Bo Dallas then versus Neville in a one-on-one match, set up because of Axel wanting to make up for that tag team loss that they had the week before. Bo Dallas got an aggressive win over Neville, and then after the match, Axel was celebrating with Bo Dallas, and then Bo decided, only I can believe in Bo. So he takes out Axel and laid Axel out big time and walked off by himself. So it's going to be interesting to see Bo versus Axel. Axel's, actually stepping up as a good guy, and then you got Bo's pushing himself all the way as like the depressed bad guy. Then had Dana Brooke versus Bayley, and Dana actually got a clean, good win against Bayley. So that's a good thing for her to finally go out there and get some wins without Charlotte being around. Braun Strowman had to have a match against 3 people. It was 3-on-1, and he destroyed those guys, got the win, and then after the match claimed that he wanted more from Mick Foley, and this is unacceptable. And then Sami Zayn comes out, and Sami Zayn gets in the ring and he goes face to face with Braun, and then Braun kind of just pushes him out of the ring. So maybe Zayn's stepping up to him, and he was later asked, why did you do it? And he goes, well, no one else is going to step up to him, so why not? Well, Zayn, you're in for a beating, boy. Had a cruiserweight division type of 3-on-3 match, so it was a 6-man type of situation. So you had Perkins, Swan, and Alexander versus Gulak, Nice, and Kendrick ended up getting the win over on Alexander. I'm pretty sure he made him tap, and yeah, it kind of sent an impact to Perkins that, I can make him tap, I'm going to make you tap in Hell in a Cell. We had Goldberg come out and accept the challenge from Brock Lesnar that he will accept that fight that Brock wants to fight. Well, you got one. You're not only next, but you're last. We had SmackDown, and we started off with Randy Orton versus Luke Harper in a one-on-one match. Randy won by DQ because Bray ended up getting involved, I'm pretty sure. And they tried to put him into the casket. However, Kane came out of the casket and scared off the Wyatt family. Then we had Alexa get a big win over Naomi to prove that she still is the #1 contender for Becky's title, and that Naomi's win at the recent pay-per-view No Mercy was kind of like a fluke. We were going to see Kurt Hawkins debut against Apollo Crews in a one-on-one match, but Hawkins kind of was showing off and going off at Apollo in his face, and then Apollo hits, because he said, you're not going to be Apollo Crews after this match, you're going to be called Apollo Lose after this match. And then Apollo punched him in the face, and then Kurt's like, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm not debuting tonight, it's all your fault, and walked off. So Apollo fucked up on that debut. Then we had James Ellsworth versus AJ Styles for the WWE World Championship. Now this was a pretty good match. Ellsworth was actually putting in some good work. He even hit the No Chin music, which was awesome, and it nearly won the match for him. And Dean, of course, was at ringside, but he was not special guest in this one. He was, however, causing a lot of distractions, like he was doing the ring sounds and telling someone that someone in the car park left their lights on and stuff like that, just annoying stuff that was pissing AJ off. However, AJ was going to get the win, but Dean provoked AJ to the point where AJ was just constantly punching Ellsworth in the face in the corner. Ref counted to 5 and DQ'd AJ Styles. So Ellsworth got the win over AJ, and he also had a new shirt, which actually looks pretty cool. Into NXT, we had another match for the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. We had No Way Jose and Rich Swann versus Tony Nese and Drew Gulak. And Nese and Gulak ended up losing the match, so I think No Way and Rich Swann move on. and they are versing the Authors of Pain, so that's going to be a hard one for them. We had Bobby Roode get a win over some random guy, and after the match, Ty came out, they had a bit of a fight, and Ty ended up getting the upper hand towards the end of it. We had another match for the Tag Team Classic. It was Tucker and Otis, some random big guys, versing Austin Aries and his mystery opponent, who we did not know who was, and it turns out it was Roderick Strong, one of the pretty much top free agents at the moment, and he's now, I'm guessing, signed with NXT, so that's awesome. And of course, Roderick Strong and Austin Aries got the win, and they moved on in the Tag Team Classic. Nikki Cross from Sanity actually got a match in a one-on-one type of situation, and she won the match. However, after the match, she kind of went a bit unhinged and crazy, beat the living shit out of the chick that she was versing, and the ref reversed the call, so the chick won the match and Nikki lost. However, Nikki and Sanity, they're crazy. And she even punched Eric Young in the face when Eric was trying to pull her off. So that was a bit different. And then we had Shinsuke come out, and he was addressing the fact of Joe and all that stuff. And then Patrick Clark came out, and he's kind of like, arrogant, up himself, queerness or whatever you want to call it. And he was kind of like a distraction because Joe tried to sneak in, however it didn't work, so Shinsuke hit the Kinshasa on Patrick and laid him out, and pretty much Joe walked off. So it's looking very interesting towards that NXT title match. Can't wait for the match at Toronto, TakeOver Toronto. So it should be good, guys. But if you did like this week in WWE, make sure you hit that like button hard, guys. Not too fucking hard, don't break your computers. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, the links in the description down below. Guys, make sure to hit the subscribe button to join the Dark Club and spread the word of the JaseDawg to everybody you know. And guys, as always, stay awesome. The JaseDawg is out of here. See you.